All right, this is just a continuation of my last little story. Anyway, yeah, I was fed up because it was just too much, and something in me was like, it's either gonna be you or him. And the way I felt, it was a good chance of me taking him out, pretty much, because I had enough. And that's just the kicker. This man, he was the kind of person that if you had money and he didn't have any, you're supposed to share with him. Yeah, because he would just blow through his money. Keep in mind, I wasn't making him pay anything because I didn't want him to have that obligation and feel like I owed him something. But he thought I was just supposed to give and give and give. One day he didn't have any money. He was broke. He had got paid, but he was broke. So he was like, "How much money you have?" I was like, "I don't have any." "Well, let me see your bank account." I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Well, that day I got my purse and I walked out. Forgot my debit card was still here. So I called the police and I was like, "I want him out of my house." How about when I got the police here? You know what he told them? He told them that I was committing fraud, that I had got unemployment and I had done this and done that and I was working. Yeah, he tried to get me locked up. And the kicker is this: the police told me he didn't have to leave. Yeah, he didn't have to leave. They told me that if I wanted to go, they would drop me off somewhere. So at that point, I knew I didn't have anybody on my side. All I had was me. I knew that for a fact. I didn't want to bother. I didn't want to bother my sisters because I'm gonna be honest with you. My sisters are younger than me. I'm about to be 45 years old on Saturday. So my sisters are younger, okay? So me being the older sister, and I have gone to my middle sister a couple times for help. And she got tired of it because I kept taking him back, and taking him back. And I'm gonna be honest with you, another thing is, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing and you feel stupid because of the simple fact that you know it's not right, but you keep taking this person back over and over again. So family kind of gets fed up with it. So you just end up feeling really stupid and you're embarrassed. And I was extremely embarrassed. I still can't understand how I let this happen to me. I will never understand this. But anyway, I went ahead and got my locks changed, dropped his stuff off at the funeral home next to his job, because when I got there, he was outside and I knew it was going to be a fight. So I left the funeral home. I threw all his stuff like it was in the grass and everything. I called him, told him, "Go get your things out of the grass." He went and got his things out of the grass and then he came here. Tried to unlock the door. Couldn't get in. Was mad. Then he went to my neighbors. And why y'all let her do that? Why you didn't call me? They were like, "We don't even like you. We've been wanting you gone." Yeah. Then he went to my the clubhouse rent office over here, and he talked to the lady there. "Why you let her change your locks?" They're like, "We had nothing to do with that. She can do whatever she wants." He's not on the lease, right? Okay. So he goes and he files DV charges against me. Okay. Yeah, domestic, you know what, charges against me. Like I was really hurting him. So he goes and files the DV charges. I get served. And the sheriff must have felt sorry for me because I started crying. I was like, I can't believe he's doing this to me. I can't get rid of this man to save my life. So he filed DV charges against me. I had to go to court. Beauty of all this is this. He thought the sheriff was going to come and serve me those papers or whatever. And on the paperwork, it said that I had to leave because he wanted me to surrender my property to him. Thank God that the sheriff felt sorry for me, I guess. I don't know. And I told the sheriff everything that he did to me. I told him about how if I came on my cycle, I had to show him. Yeah, it was that bad. I let this man tear me down for nothing. And it was embarrassing. Do you know how embarrassing it is for somebody to tell somebody that you're on your cycle and they say, "Show me"? That is so humiliating. And the worst part about it was majority of the time I wasn't even on it. I just said that so he would leave me alone. Up until the point that I put him out, we had not even slept together in over a year, probably a year and a half, because I knew what he was doing and I didn't want to catch nothing. So I kept lying and telling him I was bleeding, or either my knee was, I need a knee replacement. I told him my knee hurts, so he didn't really bother me too much, except for that one night when he violated me when I was passed out. It was times he would come home at night and he would take his underwear out of his pocket, so I knew what he was doing. So in my mind, I'm thinking, good. That means he's found somebody else and maybe he'll go and he'll be with that person. No. Because whoever he was messing around with He couldn't do them the way he did me. He couldn't run her the way he ran me. So no matter what he did out there in the street, he wasn't going to leave me. He even sent me a text after we broke up and everything was said and done. He sent me a text that said, I never planned on leaving you. But you were going to probably kill me eventually. But you weren't going to leave me. Because he knew he had his way. And he could do whatever he wanted. That man could have murdered me. And I would have been here dead. Nobody even would have known it. But anyway, we went to court, everything got thrown out because you can't file DV charges against a civil matter. And he was so stupid, he didn't know it was a civil matter, so it got thrown out. But I did tell everything. I told everything. Because I knew that was my time. If I wanted to have some freedom and some peace, I told it. Don't you know, this man looked at me and he said he had no idea what I was talking about. Okay, cool. That's fine. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But you know what? I got my peace because he is gone. He's gone. And you do not know how relieved I am that that man is gone. Only problem is, I don't know if it's because I've been through a whole lot. I left home when I was 15 years old. That's a whole nother story. And maybe because I've been through a lot, but I can't even function in a regular relationship now. I just broke up with the guy I was dealing with because I felt like he didn't have enough time for me because he pretty much didn't see me for a whole month. And I went above and beyond, made sure he had everything he needed or wanted. And he just couldn't spend any time with me. And he only lives one city away. But I just have a tendency to expect the worst out of people, especially men. And I don't want to die alone. Like I said, I'm about to be 45, so pickings are very slim right now anyway at my age. But it's just hard. It's hard. And I'm sad all the time, and I can't explain it. I can't explain why I'm sad. And it's embarrassing because I can't explain it. Like I said, I have little sisters. My mother passed away in 2010 when I was in my 30s. It just hurts, and I can't even explain it. I can't explain it because I don't know what it is myself. I don't know if this is depression. I don't know if I'm going through menopause or what. But I'm just so sad all the time. I'm so sick of being sad. I'm so tired of feeling like this. I just hate it. It's like the worst thing in the world. It just feels like somebody's taking my insides and just toying with them and stretching them and just putting them back in me. That's how I feel. And it's not even about the fact that I broke up with him just 15 days ago. It's not even about that. It's the fact that I'm just really, really sad.